Today, Yasin Malik, the man who butchered innocent Kashmiris and funded a war against India, has been made to pay for his sins against the country. An NIA court has sentenced him to rot in jail for the rest of his life. He was slapped with 2 life sentences and 8 other jail terms and fines, convicted under 7 different sections of UAPA. But it's the order which really lays bare his ruse that he is some kind of reformed person. Where the order says, and let's go across, in fact, Pradeep Datta is live with us. We have Mr. Ahmed Ayaz, political analyst and lawyer, and we have Vithal Chowdhary as well. There you have it, Mr. Ayaz. You were saying, what purpose will be served? The purpose that was not served in the 90s will be served now. Because in the 90s, says the order, he betrayed the good faith that was put in him and he used different means to wage war against the state. Mr. Ayaz?
No.
Can you hear me, sir? All right, apparently not. Let me go across to Pradeep Datta. Pradeep, it must be like a bomb. All right, we have, I'm sorry for that, Vithal Chowdhary. There it is in black and white. No reform, no chance for reform, no remorse.
Absolutely, and it was evident since the time he left. He never shunned the gun. He just dropped the gun for himself, but instigated the people in Kashmir to pick up gun, raise arm against Indian state. But my question, Padmaja, is also to the people who called him to Delhi, who served him in Delhi, who treated him in Delhi, who hailed him as the hero, man of the year, gave him award of man of the year. It was very renowned publications, and we were thrown out. We as activists were thrown out of that room when we contested that he's a terrorist, he's a genocide. The people who sided with him at that point of time should also be tried in court of law. And this is only possible, Patnjati. This is only possible when India will have a law for genocide. These are genocidal crimes. And Yasin Malik is no ordinary criminal. You also, Times Now also has started a movement for genocide commission to be set up for what happened in 1990s and before that, Kashmiri Hindus. What happened in Kashmir itself.
You're right.
Once that genocide law, once that legislation which criminalizes the genocide is passed by the Parliament of India, people like Yasin Malik, people like Bitta Karate, and the people like even Ahmed Fayaz and people like Mehbooba Muftis and Abdullahs and those journalists also who hailed him as hero, who called him Yasin Sahab in front of victim Kashmiri Hindus. I was part of one of those discussions when he was called Yasin Sahab by a very, very senior journalist. And we were all victims at that point. We contested, we were thrown out. There has not been a single auditorium, Patnjati, in Delhi where the activists, the Kashmiri Hindus, have not contested him being there and were not thrown out of the people. They all should be held today responsible for making him a hero. And
absolutely. Each and every person who has tried to lionize him must also answer for why they thought that he was some kind of modern day Gandhi. But where is Yasin Malik headed right now? What will happen over the next few hours? Let's get a quick update from Neelashish as well. Over to you, Neelashish.
Well, yes, absolutely, Padmaja. Yasin Malik has left the Patiala House Court at this point. He is being taken to Tihar jail. We believe he'll be lodged in jail number 7. Of course, the order copy is something of significance as to how the police will be treating him in terms of what work, where he'll stay, all of those things. The order copy, of course, as we have accessed on Times Now, clearly states that terror funding is one of the gravest offences, and in the judge's considered view, it must be punished more severely. That is a very telling statement coming in from the NIA court today. Also, one thing that Yasin Malik said was the last 28 years,
immediately been taken to Tihar jail?
The Gandhian philosophy of non-violence.
Has he been taken already to Tihar jail, Neelashish?
Well, we do believe that he would be on. Well, he is on his way from the Patiala House Court.
Okay, that's an important update. He's on his way to Tihar jail. He will stay there. He will stay there, sentenced to life imprisonment. And remember, this is the sentencing in the terror funding case. There are other cases that simultaneously are also currently on against him. One among them is the murder of 4 Indian Air Force officers, including squadron leader Ravi Khanna. His wife today says good beginning, but more needs to be done. Listen.